Hello, everybody. It is me, Pacific. Today, I wanted to comment on a news item that I saw on the internet today, and it is about the father that was bullying a cerebral palsy girl that was trying to get on and off a school bus, coming from school and going to school. I have a few things to say about this issue. Number one, without mentioning names, because in this day and age, who knows what kind of litigious action could be taken against Pacific. But the dad is a jerk. Let me say that again. This father is a jerk to me, making fun of somebody else's girl, as well as encouraging his own son to tease and mock a special needs student. I drive school buses. I have worked with special needs students, and I have found something to be very interesting as life has gone past. When we were kids and we didn't know any better, we teased people that were different than us. But then you grow up and you realize something. Some people cannot help their disabilities. Why would anybody mock that? What kind of example are parents setting when they mock and make fun of that? Calling people retards, and on it goes. I want to say something about this dad. Obviously, he had the maturity of a 2 year old, but even a 2 year old doesn't make fun of special needs people, typically speaking. So maybe his mentality wasn't even at that point in his framework. I'm shooting off the cuff here, so please forgive me. I am disgusted that a father would model this kind of behavior for his own son. And it just disgusts me that the father doesn't seem to count his blessings that he was not born with cerebral palsy. I have found something very interesting in life. A lot of the special needs people that I've hauled on buses, both adults and students that are special needs, whether it's autism, cerebral palsy, or a host of other different things that can be setbacks for some people, I have found those people to be very nice, very polite, very thankful, very mannerly, compared and contrasted to a lot of the what we would call the normal students that walk on, that have all their faculties and get on the bus, teenagers and adults in society that don't know how to drive properly and use manners, don't know how to behave themselves. And you have a bunch of normal kids on the bus going and making fun of me, the driver, or any other authority figure. And then you see the special needs students, hi, bus driver, and they're polite and they're friendly. I drove handicapped adults in Gilbert, Minnesota. I drove handicapped adults in Duluth, Minnesota. You know, those people carried on intelligent conversations with me, contrasted to many teenagers who sometimes I thought maybe the word retarded needs to be put on those that think they're normal but aren't acting with all their faculties about them. My point is, and I'm not going to go on and on about this, but I got a message for the dad that did this. You're a jerk. There's nothing more I can say. Something went wrong while you were being potty trained and raised, that something of value wasn't passed on to you. People are people, and to make fun of somebody because of a disability is nothing short of disgusting. I have been being fun of all my life for thick glasses. You know, this is not something that can be helped. And I find it interesting that this goes on in none other than America, of all countries, that people can be so rude, so jaded, and think they're so superior to everybody else that they put down somebody because they have a disability, a handicap, in my case, have to wear corrective lenses, that are about as thick as Coke bottles, and it hurts to hear people be so mean. I looked at a photo of the dad, and the first thing that came to my mind was redneck. And that, by the way, I don't consider a compliment. To be called a redneck, that just sounds to me like somebody who has no cerebral intelligence whatsoever. Probably doesn't have a college education. Now, I've dealt with college education on another video. I don't put a premium on that either. I've met a lot of college educated fools. But this guy is not very nice. And rather than belabor the point, I got a thing to say to the Ohio dad. Grow up, get a grip. You're not all that. And you know, you could get afflicted with with something that you never dreamed of? How'd you like it if they were all mocking you? How'd you like it if a busload of teenagers pulled up in front of your house when you're in a wheelchair because of an accident going, ha, ha, ha? You know, something to think about, Daddy. And you got an 8-year-old son that you're modeling this atrocious behavior for? This is another reason why I get disgusted with the United States of America. We call ourselves civilized and we're behaving like this. As my Filipina friends would say, hai naku, disgusting. And as the Chinese would say, molaimao, that is rude. So, I'm done. I'm totally shooting off the cuff. I don't read a script anyway. This is not polished. This is refined. I just want to get something out there. Thanks, viewers. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. And for all those that would make fun of handicapped people, remember this. You could be there. You could have an unfortunate accident that you never thought was coming because of your cockiness or your stupidity or somebody else's not paying attention or whatever, and you could be in the same shoes. Would you like it? Just like the people here in Denver, Colorado on a snowy, slushy day that like to douche everybody and hit the big puddle of snow slush on the side of the road and splash all the people at the bus stop. And as they speed away in their warm car, laughing their butts off, I would love to catch up to them in my big vehicle, and when they open their door, hit that puddle and go, psh, and then stop and say, was that funny? Did you enjoy that? I don't think they would. I really don't. If more Americans would start thinking about the old thing, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, we might get this country straightened out. But no, I think the so-called normal people that claim to have intelligence and all their faculties about them are stuck on stupid. And I would say that maybe the American education system needs to put them in special education classes and put those that actually have some disabilities and handicaps in the normal classrooms because they seem to perform, as far as manners and kindness, far superior than those that think they got it all together. This is Pacific Thoughts. Disgusting stuff, Dad. I hope you think about it, and I'm glad society's reacting. There's still some good people out there that don't tolerate this kind of behavior. On that note, this is Pacific signing off. Bye-bye.